Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Moo and I am bringing you guys some different content here. Usually I do Sims 4 content, but I've taken quite a break from that game for a while now, and I do find myself playing more farming type cozy games lately, and I just wanted to show you guys some of my favorite aesthetic mods for Stardew Valley. Now before we get into today's video, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below what your favorite mod is that I showcase here today. And also, just a little shameless plug here, I do have an affiliate code with Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is a website that you can get discounted games and DLCs for the low, you know what I mean? And I have actually used this site for a lot of my Sims 4 DLCs, and it's been really great. I do get a very small percentage commission from any sales you guys make from my link, so anything is honestly greatly appreciated. The link is down below. So let's get into today's video. Stardew Valley is a game of opportunities, a game of starting a life, finding an eligible bachelor, marrying them, forcing them to live on your farm, and watching them not contribute to anything. You get to adopt a pet, and you get to hold it hostage, feed it some water here and there, and now with the new update, it rewards you with some stuff. Although this game is super fun vanilla, I am someone who loves to heavily mod their game, and if you're not into modding your game, then go ahead and click off this video now. But in this video, I am just going to go over with you guys some essential mods that you need in order to properly and correctly mod your game, and some of my favorite aesthetic mods that just make it easier on the eyes for me to play this game and add a little bit of fun. Our first mod, and our very most important mod, is going to be Smappy, and this is basically going to be the engine that you run Stardew Valley through, and this gives you one of those logs to let you know what mods are updated, what mods need to be updated, what mods are no longer compatible, and this is the core mod needed to mod your game. Once you've downloaded it, you're going to unzip it using whatever unzipping software you have. I just use BreezeZip. Now that it's extracted, you're going to click on it and open up for Windows, and it's going to give you a prompt on what would you like to do with Smappy. You're going to enter 1. Press enter, and you're going to install Smappy. It's going to give you this code. You're going to copy and paste it, the whole line, all the way up to command and Control C. And then you are going to want to open up Steam, go to your library, and then locate the properties like that. And right here under launch options, you are going to paste what we just copied from the Smappy startup. Finding your mods folder is also very easy. You just right-click your game in the Steam library and press Browse Local Files, and the mods folder should be there. Pretty simple and straight to the point. Our next essential mod here is going to be Content Patcher. This is essentially going to load up any content aesthetic that you want to override in your game without you having to go into the game files and move any XNB folders around. I really like this instead of doing that because this just does it for you, and you can have an easier time modding your game aesthetically. Once you've downloaded and extracted this, you're going to open your mods folder and just click and drag your content patcher into your mods folder, and it should just sit in there and do its job. Now, our last very important mod that I think you definitely need is the generic mod configuration menu, and this is just going to give you a setting inside your game that helps you to configure any mods. You can toggle things on and off, you can change how a specific thing looks, like if you have a UI, you can change the cursor and how the cursor looks depending on your preferences. Now it's time to get into the fun stuff. We are going to start with aesthetic visuals. This is the Lavender Dreams UI recolor. I really love using this one because this is one of my favorite colors. It changes how the UI looks. There are other UIs that you can pick from, but for this showcase, I am just showing you guys some of my favorite things that I like to use. This one is Daisy Nico's Earthy Recolor. I love this recolor. It just really tones down some of the really bright yellow and orange colors, and it just makes my game look and feel like I'm in an aesthetic little cottagecore vibe, and it makes me want to stay on the game longer and do more as opposed to when I just have a vanilla coloring on my game. I also have Daisy Nico's tile sheets because they go with the recolor. This essentially is going to fix any tile sheets from vanilla to the Daisy Nico's earthy recolor as well. So you're not going to have any random tiles that are vanilla when you have a recolor on. This mod is Bubble Rain. This essentially is going to change the rain in your game to bubbles, and it pops whenever it touches the floor. Now, this does not change with the new 1.6 update where there's green rain. This next visual mod is called Dynamic Reflections. It's going to show your character's reflection and also the town people's reflections in water, in the mirrors. It also shows the night sky. The only time that this doesn't work is when you're in multiplayer. You can still see yourself and the townspeople, but you cannot see anyone else in your multiplayer lobby. Now moving on to our next category, which is aesthetic buildings. We're going to start off with medieval buildings. I really love how these buildings look. It's giving a very cottagecore vibe without being too much. It fits with any recolor that you might put on your game as well, so that's why I love it a lot. I also have our next one, which is Way Back Pelican Town, and the reason that I love medieval buildings so much is that it matches this town re-imaging, because I haven't been able to find any other mod that changes the town buildings other than Way Back Pelican Town, and I just love how the buildings look. It looks more rustic, it looks more overgrown, it looks more like a vibe that I want to be in. So obviously you can't have these exterior upgrades without having interior upgrades, so we have the rustic country town interiors and also some of the rustic town walls and floors. Now these are things that you can in your game get from the catalog. It does actually change some of the furniture in your game, so it's honestly very multi-purpose, not only aesthetic, but it is functional as well. So for the farm interior, this is going to be your beginner farm. It's not going to be this big by default, but it is going to be a little bit bigger. And with that, you're going to have a kitchen already and a bathroom. I will insert videos here. When you download this, make sure you're checking the requirements for this mod because it does require other mods to run. With this also, you're going to want to get the industrial furniture set just so that it matches the interior well, and also looking at the industrial kitchen and interior, that's going to obviously upgrade how the kitchen and interiors look as well, not just the furniture. So we finally made it to our last category, which is aesthetic farming. And to start us off, we have some spring cottagecore tools. These are basically just kind of like the base game tools, but with some overgrown flowers on them. This next one is my personal favorite, and it is Cuter, Fatter Cows, and it shows you some of the cutest, wobbliest little round moos in the world. And when you download these, make sure that you know that you're downloading more than just the cows. It does come with a pack with cows, pigs, chickens, sheep, rabbits, and dinos. This next one is the medieval craftables. This obviously goes with our medieval buildings. You want to make sure that your craftables always match whatever building style you're going for, or else it's going to look a little bit wonky. This one is simple foliage. This is going to override some of the trees and the bushes, some of the plants as well, and it's just going to make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing to look at. I personally love how they made the mushrooms look. It's super cute and very aesthetic. This next one overrides the hilltop farm map and it makes it super cute. It has a heart-shaped dirt path and it also has some areas with heart-shaped grass. It also has some layouts to let you know some ideas of where to put some of your beehive, some of your buildings, your silo, and your barn and stuff like that. And last but definitely not least is our hot spring farm cave. This adds a whole new dimension to your cave. Not only is it super cute, but it's functional because you can go and sit in it and recharge your energy without having to go to bed and end your day early. That's going to be it for today's video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and for supporting this channel. I hope to see our community grow. If you guys want to see me more frequently, I do stream on Twitch over at twitch.tv/moosies. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and I will see you guys next time.